In this video, I will show you how to play your favorite retro games on a jailbroken PS Vita. This process is pretty easy. I will show you step by step in this video. After this video, you will be able to play most retro systems on your jailbroken Vita. Also, you will have the optimal setting for your retro games on the Vita. Without further delay, now let's set up the retro games on your Vita. Okay, to do this task, you will need a PC. I am assuming you already have a jailbroken Vita with Essential app installed. If you haven't done that, please check out the jailbroken video on my channel. First, on your Vita, open the Vita Shell app. Then press the Start button. And make sure USB device is set to SD to Vita. If you are not using the micro SD card, then you should leave this as memory card here. Press the Start button again to close this menu. Then press the Select button. Now we can connect the Vita with the PC. Okay, here is my Windows PC screen, so our Vita should be detected as USB device here. This is our PS Vita storage. I will just reposition my window here so you can have a better view. The PS Vita storage will be on the left side of the screen. Then we can go to the RetroArch website, then click download on this page here. Then move this page all the way down, you will see the PS Vita here. Click on the first download, this is for the RetroArch software. This will take about 1 to 2 minutes, it all depends on your internet speed. Once the RetroArch VPK download is complete, now you can click Download Data. This is the data folder for the RetroArch. This one will only take about 10 seconds. Now we can close the RetroArch website and go to our download folder. So on the right side of screen, it's my Windows download folder. Now we should have a RetroArch VPK file here and another RetroArch data folder here. So first thing we need to do is unzip the RetroArch data folder. After this extraction, we will get this RetroArch folder. Next, we will move the RetroArch VPK file into our PS Vita storage. So just drag the RetroArch VPK file into your PS Vita storage. This file copying process will take about 1 to 2 minutes. Once the VPK file is copied over, then go to the data folder on your PS Vita. Then on the PC side, go to the RetroArch data folder. And move this RetroArch folder into the data folder on the PS Vita. This will take about 30 seconds. Once the file is copied over, now we can disconnect the Vita with the PC. Then on the Vita, go to the UXO folder. You should see the RetroArch VPK file is here. Just press the X button to install the VPK file. And the RetroArch installation will take about 5 to 6 minutes, so I suggest you to leave your Vita here. Just come back in about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, now the installation is complete. And we can close the Vita shell. Now you should see the RetroArch on the home screen. Just tap on the RetroArch and open it up. You will experience this black screen for like 25 to 30 seconds, and this is normal. Once the RetroArch is opened, just navigate to Quit. So we just close the RetroArch at this point. Then open Vita shell. Press Select button and connect your Vita with PC again. Now let's back on our PC. So the PS Vita storage was connected, it's pop up on the left side of the screen. On the right side, it's my PC. Now on my PC, I will go to my Game ROMs folder. So here are all the games ROMs I have on my PC. You have to find your own game ROMs. I'm not able to share where to get the ROM, since they are copyrighted. Okay, now on the PS Vita storage, create a new folder and name this folder ROMs. Then go inside this folder and copy all your game ROMs from your PC into this ROMs folder. Here I will select all the systems I have here and then copy them. Then go to my PS Vita storage and paste them all here. This probably will take a while. It also depends on how many games you have. Once you have all the ROMs copied over, here I want to show you how the folder structure look like. If I go inside each folder here, your game ROMs should be directly inside each folder. Also, you have to make sure you have the correct game ROM format here. Especially for the MAME emulator, make sure all your ROMs are in zip format. For arcade games, you should try to stay with no merged ROMs. This is the easiest ROM format to work with. There are no extra files required for this type of ROMs. If you have any issues with your arcade game, the no merged ROMs will be the solution for it. Okay, once you have all the game ROMs copied onto your PS Vita, now go to the data folder on the PS Vita storage. Then go inside the RetroArch folder. Next, go inside the system folder. All your BIOS files should be moved into this folder. The good news is lots of systems don't require BIOS files at all. The SEGA CD does require BIOS files, so here I will copy the SEGA CD BIOS files from my PC into my PS Vita storage. If you want to add BIOS files, just make sure the BIOS files are dropped into this folder directly, without any subfolder. Okay, once you have all your game ROMs and the BIOS files copied over, now we can disconnect Vita with the PC. Next, close the Vita shell. Then open up the RetroArch. Yeah, this black screen is just normal, so just wait for about 30 seconds, you will boot into the RetroArch. Then go to Settings, User Interface, and go to the menu, and change to XMB here. Then go back, and go to the main menu. Then go to Configuration File. Click Save Current Configuration. Then we can go back. Under the main menu, click Quit, and close the RetroArch. Then reopen it up. Then we will have a PSP style appearance. This is just an easier interface to work with. Now let's go all the way to the plus sign here. Then click Scan folder and go to the UXO folder. Then looking for the ROMs folder here. Once you found the ROMs folder, just press the circle button. Then click Scan this directory. Now the PS Vita is scanning all your game ROMs. This could take a while, it depends how many ROMs you have on the PS Vita, so I suggest you to leave the Vita here and come back for a while. Once the scan is complete, now press the X button and go back to the main menu. Now you will see all your games has been categorized based on the system. This is pretty awesome, so you can find your game based on each system. The only system I am missing here is the SEGA CD, so we have to manually add the SEGA CD here. To manually add a system or game ROM, just go to the plus sign, then select Menu Scan. Select Content Directory. Then go to UXO folder. And pick the ROMs folder here. Then pick the SEGA CD folder here. Now select Scan this directory. Go to System Name, and looking for SEGA CD. Press circle button, select SEGA CD. Then go to Start Scan. Press the circle button to start the menu scan. Once the scan is complete, now if we go to the main menu all the way to the right, you should see the SEGA CD ROMs all show up here. All the games are now playable from here. But before we test any game, let's optimize the RetroArch on the PS Vita first. First, let's go all the way to the left to the setting menu. Then click User Interface. Next, go to Appearance. Then click Scale Factor. Here I suggest you change to 1x because the game box art will just looks better with 1x scale factor. So set this to 1x, then press the cross button to go back. But if you feel this is too small, you can change the scale factor to 1.25. Okay, on the same menu, let's move all the way down to the secondary thumbnail. So turn on the second thumbnail and set it to screenshot. Then click X button to go back. Click one more time. Now go all the way to the left and go to Online Updater. Turn on On-Demand Thumbnail Downloads. Once we have this feature turned on, when you add a new game to the PS Vita, when you go through the game for the first time on the Vita, it will download the box art automatically for you. Now if I go to my MAME game, wait for about 2 seconds for each game. The box art will be downloaded automatically. Yeah, this will slow down your system a little bit for the first time, but once all the box art are downloaded, now your system will back to full speed. As you can see, it works for all the system here. This is the feature must be turned on. So when I go through each game here, you probably realize after each game name we have a bracket. It has information like a region or like revision number, and we can actually remove all those extra information on the game name, so it will just make the system looks clear. Okay, to remove all those extra information on the game name, let's go to the settings. Then go to playlists. Select manage lists. Now you will see all your system lists here. So just pick anyone here. Next, select Label Display Mode. On this menu, select Remove Small Bracket and Square Bracket. Press the circle button to select this one. So we just have to do the same setting for each system here. So here I will just quickly apply the same changes to all my systems. Okay, now I have removed all the bracket on all my system. Let's go to the game list, see. Yes, you can see all the bracket and region information and revision information are all gone. Now we have a clear game title. Okay, now let's set the hotkey. This is essential for the RetroArch. Let's go to the setting, then go to input. Then select hotkeys. On this menu, select Menu Tangle Controller Combo. So here, I prefer to hold the start button to seconds. So with this button, when you are gaming, you can hold the start button for 2 seconds. It will bring up the RetroArch menu. I will just show an example here, so let's try with the Super Mario. On this menu here, you have to select a specific call. I will make a list at the end of this video for each call I prefer to use. When you load up the game, it will take about 10 seconds on this blank screen, then the game will boot up, so just be patient here. Once the game is booted up, now if I hold the start button for 2 seconds, the RetroArch menu will pop up. So from here, we can access all the features of RetroArch like save states, change controls, and take screenshot. Also, we can go to the video menu and change the screen aspect ratio. I usually keep my aspect ratio to full screen, but for Game Boy, the 4:3 is definitely the way to go. If you want to close the game, just hold the start button for 2 seconds, then the RetroArch menu will pop up. From here, just click Close Content. This is how you close the game on the RetroArch. At this point, we have done so many changes to the RetroArch. Every time after you done system change, make sure you go to Configuration File. Then press the circle button on Save Current Configuration. This will save all the changes you did for the RetroArch. Now if we close the RetroArch and reopen it again, all the changes we just applied will become RetroArch default setting. At this point, you should be able to play all your favorite retro games on the PS Vita, and you have the optimal settings for the RetroArch. At the last, I will show this table here. It tells you the best call to use for each system. That's pretty much all for this one, and thanks for being here.